Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I post a new video. If you are interested in booking a guidance reading or a guidance session with me, they can be booked in my Etsy shop. The link to my Etsy shop is listed below along with my list of services. If you are interested in purchasing one of the decks I created or the Twin Flame music deck I co-created with my soul sister, if you are in the United States, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop. If you are outside of the United States, there is an ordering link for anyone who is international. How you can connect with me outside of YouTube, with my Instagram, my Facebook, my Patreon butterfly community, my blog website, sending me an energy exchange, butterfly gratitude, donation links are all in my Linktree link. Click on that and it'll show you all the sites. This reading is going to be a Twin Flame collective energy check-in. I'm just feeling that Twin Flames are at a crossroads. So I just wanted to do an energy check-in just to see what the current overall energy is with the collective between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. This is going to be general, so this is not going to resonate with everyone. Please use your own discernment and only take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul. What doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. The decks that I'm going to be using in this reading are the Love Oracle cards by Island Time Wellness, the Love Notes by the Destined 1111, Dark Night of the Soul Tarot, Signs from Spirit Love Oracle, and Twin Flame Journey Oracle. All three were created by Mystic Moon, and the Soul Truth Self-Awareness cards by Brianna Hovey. So let's just get into what the overall energy is of the collective. So this is just going to be the overall energy of Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, just to see what each one is putting out into the universe when it comes to this connection, their partner, as well as themselves, what they're wanting. Because I'm just feeling the collective is really being pushed to get real and raw and authentic, to go within, to do a lot of self-reflection, reevaluation of life, and to connect with the higher self, just to see what speaks to the heart, what speaks to the soul, and just the direction you want to go. So the overall energy is boat, and I'm hearing the word travel. So both Divine Masculine and both Divine Feminine want to move forward. They want to go on an adventure. Whether this adventure includes the two of them together or separately, or you could have a twin flame that has a boat. That is also coming through. But you both want love. You both want to call in an unconditional love, a love connection that makes you feel good. So I feel both Divine Masculine and Feminine are asking themselves at this time, does this connection make me feel good? And if it doesn't, what can I do to make myself feel good? And that's why the boat is coming through. It's time to move forward. Even if you have to move forward without your twin flame, which a lot of people have a hard time with because you're so attached to your twin flame, the label, the connection, and being afraid that if I don't stay present or if I don't stay connected and stay in this energy where I'm focusing on this person, I'm going to lose them. You can't lose someone that you have a deep soul connection with, such as a twin flame connection. You two are always going to be connected. You two are always going to feel each other. You two are always going to be reminded of each other. And you two are always going to be reminded, as well as you're always going to think of each other. That is never going to fade, because this is a deep soul connection that is like a red ribbon that ties you together. So moving forward is not a bad thing. Sometimes you have to walk away. It's like releasing something and knowing that if it's meant for you, it's going to come back. Divine Feminine is putting out the energy of girl with a snake. So Divine Feminine is very sensitive right now. And I think she's getting tired of being around people who are snake-like, who take advantage of her, who use her, who come off with good intentions, or they seem like they have good intentions and they're not. And for some of you, if you have a Divine Masculine who is with a karmic partner who is very sneaky and manipulative, she may not want to be around this energy because she is wanting a true love connection and she wants to choose herself so she can manifest this connection. And Snake is also telling me that it's time to shed the skin of the old, because if you want new to come into your life, you have to release the old. The old cannot stay. The old must go for the new to come in. And Divine Masculine is putting out the energy of engagement ring. So he daydreams about his wife, his future wife, who he wants to spend the rest of his life with. And Divine Feminine is always at the forefront of his mind. But he hesitates because he feels her pulling away. So Heart with a Key is telling me that Divine Feminine would allow him to have the key to her heart if he would give her the key to his heart. But she is not going to beg for it. She is not going to wait for it anymore. She's going to move in the direction that is going to take her where she needs to go. So overall, the Grim Reaper is showing me that a death transformation is happening in the collective that is teaching both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine to make healthy choices in their life. And that they're both are learning that they have the strength to overcome any fear, any obstacles, and they can rise like the phoenix, but the key is to remove the mask. And Coffee Cup is just telling me it's time to maybe meet up with someone or start working with someone who can help you so you can have more uplifting friendships that can help you heal your heart. Because I feel both Divine Masculine and Feminine want to heal their hearts so they can call in this divine love that they both dream of, whether it's with each other or if it's with someone else. I feel Divine Feminines who always just focused and always felt that it would only be the masculine are now open to entertaining other options and seeing what else is out there. And that's not a bad thing. Because until someone is making that free will decision and taking action steps and making you a priority, you should never wait. You should continue to move forward. So let's get how your twin flame is feeling about you at this time. So how is your twin flame feeling? This is going to be messages from their higher self, along with any interpretation that wants to come through. I see signs everywhere reminding me of you. So your person, your twin flame, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, is always reminded of you. So see, as distance makes the heart grow fonder, you two are always reminded of them, and I feel you're being reminded of them too. I carry you with me in my heart always, because love is love, and love never dies. You are more powerful than you realize. So your twin flame is telling you that you have the power to overcome any obstacle that you are experiencing. So if you are going through a rough time right now, your twin is feeling it. And your twin is telling you, their higher self is telling you right now in this moment that you are more powerful than you realize. And they want you to forgive them for any pain, hurt, or disappointment they have caused you. So if they have never apologized for hurting you, they are apologizing to you in this reading. And they're telling you that you are more powerful than you realize to overcome any difficulty, any obstacles. And maybe the obstacle isn't a situation that is outside of this connection. Maybe you still hold on to how they hurt you. You think about it. Maybe it's time to go within and release that energy. We have the full moon, I believe it's in Aquarius, coming up on the 26th. Use the full moon energy to release anything that still is present so you can release this energy. And your twin flame is telling you that I need you to keep going no matter how hard it gets. I promise you I will catch up. So if you are further along in this journey than your twin flame is telling you don't look back. Don't put your life on hold for me. Keep moving forward. I promise you I will catch up. Now, they may catch up with you in this lifetime, or it may be in the next. I miss your touch and how you made me feel. So I have one song coming through, Missing You by Diana Ross. So I will link that song below, as that has a special message for somebody watching this video. So your twin flame definitely misses you. They miss your touch and how you made them feel. I don't know why I am turning away from you or our connection, but I feel like I just have to go my own way right now. So your twin flame has chosen to go in a different direction, whether they have in the past or they're doing it now. Or they're continuing to do it if you two are still in no communication, complete separation. Your twin flame may need to learn things that you have already learned. And you don't need to be present in their lives to do that. Because see, I am learning from my mistakes and becoming the person I am meant to be. So your twin flame is ascending and going through an awakening. So I'm really just picking up on twin flames where one is further along on the journey and the path, and you both are just being guided to just move forward. So if you are further along in your journey with your healing, then your twin flame spirit is telling you to stand at that crossroads and make that decision. So next we're going to get into what's blocking movement forward. So what is blocking movement forward for both divine masculine and divine feminine from moving forward on their journeys? 9 of decay, alienation. I'm really just hearing being stuck. Being stuck. Knowing that a cycle or an ending has come and refusing to let it go. This isn't going to be for everybody. This is for those who have a really hard time letting go, releasing, surrendering, and are attached to a timeline, an outcome, and having expectations. Everyone goes through this in the twin flame community. I do. Or I did. So I know what it feels like. And I'm not here to tell you that it's easy. It takes work. But what you do is you alienate yourself from your twin, because when you are focused on your twin, you repel them from wanting to come towards you. And what that creates is the 2 of decay, wavering. Being able to find balance in your life, being able to have that wavering faith to trust. Releasing attachments to outcomes, timelines, and having expectations is a very hard road to go down. And that could be the road that you are being guided to go down. And it is completely up to you if you want to. You may not be ready at this moment, and that's okay. You may try it and realize, I can't do this. And then you can revisit it later. You don't have to do everything. Remember, a life's work is not a season. It's a lifetime. Next is the villain of decay, impotent. So there is no movement forward. Things are just not progressing. And maybe things seem like they're getting worse. And that's because there's just an unhealthy attachment. Because 6 of sorrow confirms that you're lost in time. Meaning you're focused on the past. You're focused on the loss, especially if your twin flame has chosen to be in another connection. That can be very heartbreaking. Even if you don't know for sure, but you just feel it, you know that they're with someone else. What I'm really getting is that it's time to release this sorrow. It's time to not let this eat away at you to make you feel stuck. Because what it's doing to you is just causing you to just be in this gold digger energy, siren of decay. It's just eating away at you. It's making you very stone, very hard, closing off your heart and not being able to want to bring in love. So Spirit is just saying with the 10 of Torment, this is your final cut. There is something that needs to be severed. There is something that needs to change. There is something that needs to be let go of, because it's just making you feel counterfeit. And you know it doesn't feel right, but you're afraid to let go because your ego tells you if you let go, if you walk away, if you release, you surrender, that you will lose this person and you'll lose your opportunity. If you and your twin flame are destined to come together, you will. Nothing is going to stop what's destined, but you can block it, you can delay it, and you can self-sabotage. So there is unfinished business between you and your twin flame, but right now your twin flame may not be open to it. That's what I'm getting with the cold-blooded card. And that could cause you to be in this judgment energy where you have this eye for an eye energy, where you're very angry and resentful towards them. And that rage is overpowering you at this time. And it's causing access denied. It's causing no movement forward. You may feel jaded. And you may feel like something has corrupted this connection. Now, justice is 11, so there is potential for a new beginning to happen, because justice is about the ending of a karmic cycle. But you have to release your attachments. Release the past. Heal. Forgive. To allow the Wheel of Fortune to start moving forward. And to get off this 8 of Sorrows, stranded island energy, so you can not allow your ego to play mind games with you and feel washed up and alone. So the High Priestess is telling you it's time to shift out of the wicked ways of the ego and to shift into the manifestation ways of your intuition. So let's get you some guidance on just what guidance, advice, what Spirit wants you to know, and any action steps you may be guided to take either in your twin flame connection as well as your own personal journey of self-love and healing. So it cards fate. Whatever is meant to happen in this connection is going to happen. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to. But how things go in the future will depend on you. You are the creator of your reality. You are the one that holds the pen to your future. Asking yourself deep questions such as, how does this make me feel? What can I do differently to feel good? What do I need to do to heal? What you put your focus and attention on when it comes to thoughts will manifest into reality. It is law of attraction. You want to get into the orange energy, to trust your intuition. That's what the cat represents. To have enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth in knowing that the sun is going to shine again. And with table gathering, that there is a chance meeting in the future for you and your twin flame. But Spirit is sheltering you and keeping it from you at this time. Because right now your twin flame connection is going through a cycle completion. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. So the collective is nearing the end of a cycle, which is why you are at a crossroads at this time. It is time to release this gray energy of being depressed, detached from yourself, and unemotional. Meaning you are depressed, you're sad, you are attached to your twin flame, there is a codependency, and it is causing you to be sad because there's no emotional reciprocation on your twin's end. So with 555, what you're going through at this time is meant to be a wisdom wake-up call. It's time to move in a new direction. It's time to bring the change. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and you have to be the change that you seek. If you want to break bread with your twin flame in the future, you have to have a cosmic plan and weave your own web on your solo journey. Releasing this black energy of lack, rebellion, and pessimism, and shifting into starfish to have a safe passage to your healing. That's what the water represents. And getting into the brown energy of grounding, stability, and foundation is going to bring in confidence, success, happiness, and optimism. Sunflowers, the sun is going to shine again, but it's up to you on the direction you go. So don't beat yourself up or punish your twin flame. They too are on an individual journey to weave their web and to decide what is best for them. You both are being guided to complete this cycle. You both are being shown through dreams, orbs of light, spirit realm, on what needs to be healed to bring in this blue energy of serenity, tranquility, and peace. And the eyes are the windows to the soul. And it's time to look at this connection in a new way, to look at yourself in a new way, even gain the perspective of your twin flame and be okay with the decisions that they have made and will continue to make in the future, whether they include you or they do not. Because the point of a twin flame connection is to help you find yourself. It's to help you find your purpose. And it's to help you heal and be able to manifest what it is that you desire. And being okay with someone else's free will choice. So let's get into possible future energy on what the future holds or what the future may hold for you and your twin flame connection with your divine masculine or your divine feminine in the future. Now, this is possible future energy. It is not set in stone. It is what can happen, what may happen if you and your twin flame do your work, follow your guidance, and make the free will decision to come together, because energy does change daily. Patience is going to be required starting now and into the future. We have the soulmate card coming in. So what I'm feeling is that for some of you, a soulmate is going to come in. Another suitor is going to come in. And it is going to be well received. That is going to cause deep regret with your twin flame. And it's going to put them into contemplation. And this contemplation is going to have them send out the vibration on what they want to do when it comes to you. It will force your twin flame to really go into the ascending energy to not only apologize to you, but I feel they will forgive themselves for any wrong that they did. Your twin flame will see their self-worth and they will go through a metamorphosis, a transformation. By the spring, which could be the months of March through June, you and your twin flame could reconnect in some way. You may be a little guarded when you run into them because of pride and ego. And they may still be connected with a karmic partner. Or they may have some type of karmic person around them still that causes issues. I'm really feeling like a sibling, like a sister. But your twin flame is going to apologize and they're going to want to reinvent the connection and tell you that they are no longer in victim mode. They are in the energy that you feel them in the 5D. Inner child wounds is what kept your twin from being with you. So winter, I'm really just getting if one or both of you have a birthday in the winter, or what has been frozen is going to thaw out by the springtime. This is going to cause a recognition between the two of you. No more settling. And your twin flame is going to offer you something, whether you're in a relationship with this soulmate or not. There will be a very deep heart-to-heart conversation. And you two are going to finally make that decision and move forward and no longer be at the crossroads. So I'm going to close out this reading with a soul truth, self-awareness guidance message for both divine masculine and divine feminine. So we'll start with the masculine. Divine masculine. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. The sole action for the divine masculine is to be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. So masculines, if your divine feminine has expectations and you don't meet them, that definitely can cause a block and a breakdown and to cause you to go in a different direction. Be grateful for this connection, what it's teaching you, and be grateful for her. And for divine feminine, from whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles. Drop the expectations and be grateful for what it is. Your sole action is look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. So if you have this judgment energy towards yourself, your twin flame, or anyone in your life, even their karmic, don't allow judgment to close off your heart, to have you bound in fear. Release it. Get out of the Eight of Swords energy and know that you have the freedom to unbound yourself from what scares you and to make a different choice and to make that decision at the crossroads. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what is currently happening in the Twin Flame Collective. If this resonated, drop a comment below, give this video a thumbs up, share this with anyone who you feel would like to hear the messages in this reading. Make sure you are subscribed and you have the bell notification set. The more likes I get, the more subscribers, the more activity my channel gets, and I can grow and keep putting out new videos for everybody. So if you have any video suggestions that you'd like to see on my channel, you can send me an email, you can drop a comment below. If this reading didn't resonate with you, don't worry. Hopefully I will tap into your energy on my next collective reading, or if you feel guided to, you can book a guidance reading or a session with me. The link to book in my Etsy shop is below. Love and light.